Hey guys, good Thursday morning. Mrs. Shelton here. Hard to believe we are already winding down the week and also winding down this project. Today, I want to focus on step number 7 of your procedure. Remember, this is your BFF, slide number 2. We are going to be reading and discussing the video summary expectations on slide number 11 and then completing slides 12 and 13 to finish up the activity this week. So let's give a look see at slide number 11 and what the actual expectations for this assignment are. So the first thing that you need to know is that you can use Screencastify, WeVideo, um, any other video source that you like. I do want to remind you, however, when you go to insert this video that you must open the shared settings and that you must change the link to Concord Community Schools so that I can view it. Um, that being said, the information that you are going to provide in your video summary is not a review of what you've done in this activity. Rather, you are going to choose one of the 4 proposals found on page 78 of your lab manual, and you are going to then give a statement of support for that particular proposal. So let's give a look at those proposals. So on page 78, see, you'll see page 78, step number 2 in your lab manual says, imagine that your community is trying to reduce the amount of plastics that it uses. The following proposals are being voted on by the city council. Okay, you are going to choose one of these 4 proposals to lend your support to. So here's the first one. It is proposed to sell or provide disposable plastic products. No plastic drink containers, no plastic utensils, that's like forks, spoons, knives, or no plastic bags to customers. So no one would be able to sell or provide plastic products at all in the community. The second proposal states that only compostable plastics can be sold or used for disposable products. The third then is that disposable plastic products can only be used when there is no other disposable alternative. And finally, disposable plastic products can be sold or provided, but recycling programs will be improved to make it easier to recycle some plastics. So again, you're going to choose one of these 4 proposals, and you're going to need to state which proposal it is that you are supporting. Then you need to give a brief description of the benefits and the trade-offs of the proposals that you have chosen. You want to use evidence that supports your proposal, and you want to cite that evidence from the text. So let's talk about where you might find some evidence in the text to support your particular proposal. If you look at the bottom of page 75 here, okay, it talks about the impacts of plastics now and in the future. And as you continue on to pages 76 and 77, it talks about what's going to continue to happen with plastics, how producing plastics um, is is actually a large production of pollution, um, and it also continues on about what happens when plastics are recycled, etc. So this would be some data that you could use in order to pick a proposal and help you support it. Um, Make sure that whatever evidence you use, that you have analyzed it and interpreted it correctly. Your video itself needs to be a 1 to 2 minute video. It doesn't have to be very long, okay? But I am worried about the quality. You will be graded on the quality of your video. So things like, can I hear you? So make sure that when you replay your video, you can hear yourself, that you're speaking clearly, that I see you, and if you have a partner on the camera, um, that the lighting is good. I want to see your faces, okay? So this is you reporting to me which of the proposals you're choosing and the benefits and trade-offs of that, as well as evidence that supports why you have chosen or selected that particular proposal. So kind of make this like a news report, all right? Think about that. Then on slide number 12, you're going to insert a link to your video summary here. You're going to do that exactly as you did with your data table. Remember, you can type in my video summary here. You can highlight it. You can go to the shared button. Remember, when you're in shared, you're going to want to make sure that you change this link to Concord Community Schools, copy the link. You can go up to the little link button and you can actually link that in, okay? Please make sure that you have adjusted these shared settings so that anyone with the link at Concord Community Schools can view it, okay? If you do not do that, I'm not going to be able to assess your video. Once you have inserted your video, there also are 2 final questions that you need to answer about this unit in general. Okay, and so basically that's it. I encourage you to continue to look at the rubric for how I'm going to be grading you. Please remember that I have extended your time and that this is not due until 3 o'clock tomorrow, which is Friday the 23rd. Um, oh, and I did forget to say one thing that I wanted to mention, and that is before you actually make your video, I encourage you to write a script. It's very helpful so that you don't forget the main points, the key ideas, those things that I'm looking for in terms of your video summary. All right, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful day today, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.